YouTube, what's up? Age of Mythology Retold. I had some hitches getting it started via Steam, but we finally got it working via the Xbox Microsoft Store. This is not my first time playing Age of Mythology, it's my third time, but it's the first time I'm playing the beta of the Retold. You see, the game is being remastered, or I guess the more correct way to say would be that it's been rebuilt. And not reforged rebuilt where they maybe changed some graphics or some such, and no, it's actually in a completely different engine. They've elected to go for a remake in the engine of Age of Empires 3. So that old game that many of you love and that I never played back in its day, Age of Mythology, with the campaign and everything, and you know, the multiplayer and the single player. I know the campaign is very well regarded. It's not in the same engine anymore, so they probably felt that there were too many limitations to work in the older atmosphere and workspace. It's been remade in AoE 3. This is not a sponsored look, but I have been given a key for free to play today, and I believe if you pre-order the game, then you can play today, which is July 12th. Otherwise, I think you have to wait. I'm not saying you should. Let's begin with a single player skirmish. So I am Grubby8395. So we've got standard deathmatch, lightning, and custom scenario. There's different win conditions. I'll just go with standard. We've got a bunch of different maps, I suppose. All right. And different colors. I will go with rouge, and we'll play against... Well, many of the colors are quite similar. We'll play against yellow. Then there's different gods. I tried some of these, though by far not all of them. I very vaguely remember the tech system, like you choose some kind of god upgrade. There's some kind of progression when you age up, just like in Age of Empires 4. Yeah, I think this is it, right? If you play as Zeus, you start with Athena or Hermes, and then Apollo or Dionysius, and then Hephaestus or Hera. Those are your options. Okay, let's see. So you've got 3 different Greek gods, then you've got 3 different Egyptian gods, 3 Norse gods, and 3 Atlantean gods. This guy looks pretty cool, kind of like a bald, angry Thanos with less self-control. Kronos, ruler of the Titans. Prometheus, Leto, Hyperion, Rhea, Helios, and Atlas. I remember I immediately liked Age of Mythology first time I played it. However, the control scheme left a little to be desired for me because it was a little outdated. So we'll see how it is. I'll be giving my thoughts on the gameplay and the control scheme and everything, and you can kind of just get a sense for what the game is like, and we'll try to have some fun with the game. Let's go with Thor then. God of thunder, lightning, and the skies. Focus, dwarves, and armory. Starts with dwarves instead of gatherers. Dwarves are cheaper, and they gather food and wood faster. Dwarven armory can be built and research upgrades in any age. Receive a free dwarf for each dwarven armory upgrade researched. And can research 3 extra dwarven armory upgrades. Sure. I'm completely new at this game, guys. I'm gonna go for an AI defender so I got some more time. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna need a bunch of restarts from time to time. Timberfit. Dwarves are W. Need an additional 20 gold to train another dwarf. We've got 1 dwarf in production.
Something.
This berserk is unable to get gold. Dwarves cast gold. Huh. Dwarves cast gold? Instead of food? That's so funny. So I should be gathering gold then. Oh, wait. Dwarves are good at mining gold, but weak at gathering food and wood. They construct farms. Oh, there's 2 different kind of workers. Gatherers. Norse gatherers can only collect resources and build farms, houses, and ox carts. So, dwarves are good at getting gold. That is quite a twist. And what's this? Berserk. Infantry, good against whatever it can reach. What should my berserk be doing? go get some food. I guess Berserk is our fighter and our scout.
Hver þar?
Já. Something.
We're making villagers and we want them to go to food, I think? Berserk is a builder. Oh, she can build things too. Okay. That's so crazy. So she's a fighter and she morphs from dwarves, but she can also build things. Wow. All-purpose mobile drop site. Wood source. Infantry, versatile warrior. Jerve. An additional 5 food is required. So I'm playing as Thor, who's a little... Hey, build... Oh, yeah! That's so wild. Build a town center to claim the settlement. So you've got predetermined locations where you can expand. Isn't that weird? It's wild. Definitely different. So, since we don't have food, we could start making dwarfs instead, right? We got so much gold. Let's start getting wood. Do we need wood, by the way? Oh, where's my wood resource tallied? Oh, there it is. Of course. How much does a town center cost? Let's see. Switch to combat commands. Oh, wow. Really? So she can switch with A and H between combat commands. Okay. Well, let's make a temple. Temple allows us to tech up. Dwarfs cost 60 gold. No, I spend money on temple. That's why suddenly I don't have gold.
Já.
Yow?
Til skipan sa. Já. Sam ég vil. Til ég vil.
I wonder what this yellow bar is. Is this like their loyalty to me? And
Já. Sam ég vil.
like they can get converted if he treats them better?
Tilbúin.
Oh, fattening. Oh, their meat is going up. Up to 300. So you're incentivized to keep your sheep alive for longer. Oops, I forgot to actually make the temple.
Tilbúin, samþykkt. Ég
Tilbúin.
rjótsveit.
Ég vil. Já.
Skjá.
Xiao.
Skipan.
So I could make a berserk right away. And that's actually much cheaper than turning a dwarf into one, because I'll only spend 30 gold. So generally I should definitely avoid morphing dwarfs
Skipan?
Já.
Hver þar? Ég
into
við satt.
berserk unless I absolutely need to.
Ég við satt.
Wait, is there no power building? Oh,
Tilbúin.
Já. Hver þar? Ég við satt. Veiðimaður.
it looks like there's no power building.
Veiðimaður.
Já.
There is? Oh, but it has to be other berserks.
Hver þar?
Can I make farms? Let's see.
Tilbúin.
Farm is only available at
Yeah.
tier
Hver
2.
þar? Já, ég satt.
Alright, so now we can choose a god. Looks like there's only one god available. No, this is not the god. Dwarven Mine. God Power Mine. Create a new gold mine. Oh.
Já. Já, samþykkt.
Tilbúin. Já. Ég vil. Ég vil. Satt. Ég
That's
vil.
like in Godsorn. I guess they got it from Godsorn, maybe.
Rjótsveit.
Wait, hold on. It's gathered faster if used in later ages. It has more gold.
Já. Tilbúin. Skipan.
Tilbú, satt. Já.
If mined later.
Hver
So it's kind of wasteful to use it too early.
Satt.
No autocue? I didn't turn on autocue, if anything. Forsetti, Freya. Let's go Freya.
Something. Yes, sir.
So we're gonna head to tier 2. Oh, close to reaching pop
Skipa?
cap.
Satt. Timbursveit.
Skipan. Ég samþykkt. Satt. Ég, já.
We
Ég
have
vil.
Angantir Arn Grimson.
Já. Tilbúin. Já. Skipan. Samþykkt. Hver þar?
Can we make multiple of him? What does he do? Collects. Good against myth units, generates favor faster, and collects relics.
Já, samþykkt. Já, ég vil.
Skipan. Til
Oh, cool.
samþykkt.
Berserks can be male or female.
Já, hver er þar? Samþykkt, satt. Timbursveit.
Hver er þar? Já, samþykkt.
Oh, they all have their own
Ég
name.
vil tilbúin. Já.
Every hero has its
Hver
own
er
name. Bui Andredsson. Wait, how many heroes can you have? As many as you like.
Já, já. Ég satt.
Is there a hotkey for this? F1. Let's start making some farms. How do I select idle workers?
Tilbúin.
Tilbúin. Ég vil.
Hver er þar? Ég vil.
Need wood. Oops.
Satt. Ég timbursveit.
How do we make a lumber mill? Oh, wait, we don't make lumber mill. We make ox carts only. Ah.
Já, ég sam.
Hey, I got a free
Hver
Valkyrie.
er þar?
Tilbúin.
Skipan. Ég vil. Já. Skipan. Já. Til skip. Hver er tilbúin? Já.
Já, skísa. Ég grjót.
Já,
Prostagma.
tilbúin. Samþykkt. Satt.
Já, ég fjósamaður.
Fiski samt
Dude,
satt.
there's so many little
Yeah.
micro mechanics
Já,
in this
hver er
game.
þar? Satt. Samþykkt. Ég vil. Já. Satt.
Yeah.
Já, samþykkt.
How much does a town center cost?
Skipan. Já, tilbúin. Já. Samþykkt.
Let's see.
Skipan.
Who builds the town
Yeah.
center? What's this? Great Hall. Wait, even heroes build things? This Sif is strange. Dock, Dwarven Armory. That is so weird. Every
Skip
single unit has their own things to build. Heal an allied injured unit.
Tilbúin.
So strange.
Skipan. Já.
Tilbúin, samþykkt.
Tilbúin.
All my
Samþykkt.
units make buildings. Infantry build for Norse. Yeah, that's so interesting. Disabled. Freya upgrades Valkyries to Shield Maiden Valkyries. I guess I made a Valkyrie by accident, or it gave me one for free.
Yeah.
I think that's what happened.
Samþykkt grjótsveit.
Upgrades. Plow. Gather from farm, and gather work rate for farm up. Husbandry. Villagers carry more food. Let's get all the upgrades. Masons. Improves hit points of buildings. We could go tier 3 if we have 800 food.
Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Satt. Samþykkt. Ég vil. Satt. Samþykkt. Satt.
Já. Tilbúin. Ég samþykkt.
Very
Satt.
different from AoE2
Já.
upgrades, same
Hver er
symbol.
það?
Yeah.
Skipan. Já. Ég vil. Já.
Magara has found the scales of Echidna, which make myth units cheaper. Right click to attack
Satt.
move. Right click to attack
Já.
move?
Já. Satt. Já. Satt. Já. Samþykkt. Já.
That is different.
Skipan. Samþykkt.
Til skip. Samþykkt. Já. Til orustuslag.
That can be bad sometimes, right? Yeah.
Já.
That
Ég
is right.
samþykkt. Satt. Já. Já. Ég vil.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Til
whoa, whoa.
satt. Já. Atra. Til orustuslag.
Tilbúin. Ég vil.
Ég vil. Já. Atrás. Satt.
Run.
Samþykkt.
So
Tilbúin.
she can heal, yeah?
Satt.
Til ég
Not
vil.
much of a healer.
Satt.
Oh, it's over time.
Tilbúin. Ég samþykkt. Skipan. Satt. Ég vil.
Skadi. Eye of Skadi, goddess of winter. Oh, that's where Dota gets their name from. Goddess of winter and hunting. Her improvements help your economy and throwing axemen. God of poetry and scouts. His improvements help your myth units. Dude, there's so much like detail to the game. I feel like everybody that starts this game for the first time needs coaching. It's super complex.
Fyrir something.
Maybe I'll go do the campaign.
Greetings, friend.
So, question to you guys. How much do you feel it changed from the original Age of Mythology? A lot? Not so much. I feel like the UI is very complex. Very different from what I'm used to. So there's some adjustment. I think it represents dozens of hours of practice to get used to this UI. I played the original campaign with Arkantos before. I'll load it up to show what it's gonna be like now. Less than a year ago. Voice acting changes can be divisive. Yeah, I remember it was pretty good back then.
That looked like Theris. It has been a long time since you sent him to the underworld, Arkantos. Fighting old battles again?
Yes. Old enemies. I still see them here.
His face is very different.
You have won more battles for Atlantis than can be counted. Faced opponents no other man dared fight.
That was long ago. Today, Atlantis' enemies live only in my dreams. I face fear.
Is that what you believe, Atlantean? Atlantis still has enemies, and you are still the one who will face them.
Any who threaten my home or my family will soon have a place in my...
These are enemies unlike the others, Arkantos. Do not let your guard down. Dark times are coming, and you are needed.
For comparison...
Arkantos.
Let's go check it out how it was before. After this.
We've sighted land on the horizon. We should reach Atlantis soon.
Excellent. It will be good to see my son, Castor, again.
Okay, I'm gonna tab out and I'm gonna load up my old recording of Age of Mythology. Mythology before it's retold. This is how it looked like before. Master, that's coming at some time. Release date still unknown. It's on... Okay, I read off... This was the UI before. Ghostly. Find out. I've chosen my god. I also went skirmish first. Learn to play. Ignore. This is the campaign. Okay, so we can get to see the intro again. Win. I like the game. Real. Atlantis. Okay. Here we go. That's why it's not real anymore. Atlantis, Georgia.
That looked like Theris. It has been a long time since you sent him to the underworld, Arkantos. Fighting old battles again?
Yes. Old enemies. I still see them here.
You have won more battles for Atlantis than can be counted. Faced opponents no other man dared fight.
That was long ago. Today, Atlantis' enemies live only in my dreams.
I really like Arkantos' voice in this one.
Face feeble pirates now.
Is that what you believe?
And I don't feel like the accent makes a big difference.
Eve Atlantean.
Yes.
Atlantis still has enemies.
Oh.
And you are still the one who will face them.
Me? Any who threaten my home or my family will soon have a place in my dreams.
There's emotion in his voice. I like both of them better. Yeah, I feel like it kind of takes you out of immersion, the other one. Strangely enough. That shows maybe if they were gonna go with Greek accents, I think the part that's not so realistic, besides like maybe the script and the voice acting quality, like the actual just quality, I think the part that is also slightly less immersive is that it's English accents with it's English with Greek accent. They could have just gone full Greek, right? Wouldn't that be sick? Actually use Greek voices and only subtitle it.
These are enemies unlike the others.
That's real immersion.
Arkantos, do not let your guard down. Dark times are coming.
It shows he has a conscience.
Arkantos, awaken.
After he kills them, he dreams. So now we've heard those voices. Let's go back to
Leye, Prosake, Malista, Prostagma,
Hoplites are infantry trained at the military academy. Use them to protect your vulnerable Toxote.
ne, Anni. Leie.
Leie, prostagma.
Prosake.
It's not that bad,
Several
honestly.
villagers are working in town, west of the harbor.
It's okay.
If you are running out of a particular resource, you should consider retasking them to gather it.
Leie. Pulo. Esne. Pan. Esne. Panni.
Leie, prostagma.
Leie. Ne. Pulo.
Poseidon's wrath is clear.
Prostagma.
Hetimos.
Prosake. Leie. Malista. Panni.
I think it's very risky to redo voice acting. I don't know if it was a conscious decision, because you lose the nostalgia crowd. But I think if you have no nostalgia, you wouldn't mind it as much. I don't have nostalgia. I still feel like it's a little worse. But I'm more anal about audio than most people. It's very possible that when these game companies make the new game, like for Reforged, they actually threw away all the foreign language. All the non-English voice acting was all removed. We're lucky we still have English voice acting for Reforged. And it's very possible that they don't have the rights, the copyrights, but it's not something companies would like talk a lot about. Maybe the original license in order to use those voices only lasted for the original game and did not allow them to use it transformatively. I don't know. The normal units have the same voices? Okay. The font feels a little grainy. I know I'm covering it again with the chat in the top right. It looks slightly grainy. Maybe it's because of my resolution, because I'm using 1920. I could go to my actual size. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Ah, I wasn't using my actual monitor settings. I don't know why, but... Oh, I thought you didn't want to play this game? No, I couldn't launch it on Steam. I had a launch bug. Nice one, Music Maniac. Alright, it's better now. But I don't really like playing campaign. So I'm gonna quit this one too. I like skirmish the most, but it's difficult to learn. And I don't like using the campaign to learn. We're 3% in. There's a new tutorial? Yeah? Ah. Yeah. Let's check it out.
Age of Mythology is a game of heroes and monsters, mighty armies and epic deeds. Lead your culture through the ages, from humble beginnings in a small village to mighty citadels protected by the power of the gods.
She doesn't have an accent this time.
Tear down the walls of Troy. Battle giants
This is
in
better.
the frozen wastes near Midgard.
Ah, they kept her voice here.
And fight armies of Anavites in the shifting sands of Egypt. The gods, as a token of appreciation, may someday reward you with great earth-changing powers in Age of Mythology.
I think I expected slightly better graphics for a game in 2024 since they remade it, but I guess they're still bound to the engine of Age of Empires 3, so it's only a little newer than Mythology.
Welcome to your first adventure in Age of Mythology Retold. Our hero, Arcanthus, sent a scouting party to find the warlord Theris, but enemy forces
Cute mug. You got one, AJ?
Start by moving Arcanthus to the checkpoint. Selected units will appear here. Moving into the black area reveals unexplored regions. The minimap shows what you've explored and where your screen is.
Athena, please speak up. I can't hear you over all this fighting. Yeah, exactly.
Blocks your path. Defeated.
But I think I could fix that, right? Surely I could increase voice volume and lower sound effects? No. No. Alright, I guess you're just not meant to hear her over the fighting. Does Warcraft 3 have voice volume? I know, but it's actually well balanced naturally.
Easily defeat myth units, such as the Minotaur.
It just works.
Ne. Malista.
And they don't fight during the talking.
Jason and Heracles have come to help Arkantos rescue his men.
Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι.
Now, move your units to the next checkpoint.
Έστω.
Does the game of attack move? Yeah, it's space. In fact,
look out!
In fact, right click is attack move in this game. Katamoy. So it has attack move, it does not have force move.
What they can reach. But Zeus has blessed you with his god power.
Or at least, that's not entirely true. There is forced move. But you have to defensive stance, stand ground stance, or no attack stance. So if I do right click, that's an attack move. I will engage. Like basically, normally in an RTS, if you right click here, they're not gonna fight. And of course now I can't. But now here they stop because. See, they're not going where I want. Maybe I'm not allowed in this tutorial. They keep attacking. But if I do no attack stance and I right click, then I can move past or not. Anyway, they asked me to use bolt. Let's do that first.
Brilliant. There are many gods in Age of Mythology, each with their own unique god.
I'm just not allowed to walk past here yet, that's why. I want to test if I'm in a no attack stance. Can I move past with right click? Yes. And if I'm in aggressive stance? Oh, also. So it's not really attack move. Oh, I think what they mean is if you right click an enemy, you will attack. So when they say attack move, they don't mean attack move. They mean smart targeting. Context-based interpretation. It's not actually attack move. It's just right click can be anything you like. But then it should be a green arrow on the flag. They don't mean attack move, they mean attack slash move.
You have rescued your men.
It's attack or move, or gathering. So right click is attack move gather. You're too used to Blizzard standards and not Age of standards. I know, but Blizzard actually is better. But now Blizzard is Microsoft, so I'm confused how I contextualize all this. Like, they own Warcraft 3 and StarCraft 2, which are the two best RTS games at controlling your units. So why not just copy that? Well, of course, you've got people that know this game. They're gonna wanna do it like how they're used to it, kind of.
Varys' base is just ahead.
Yeah, I know, Katamoy. A move, right click. I really want to like this game. It's so cool in terms of gameplay. It's so hard to move past the hurdles of the UI. The music is kick-ass, the graphics are good enough to enjoy, the monsters are awesome, it looks like an incredibly deep game that I can enjoy for weeks, months, or years, but the control scheme is so frustrating. I wish it didn't matter as much to me.
Ετοίμος, μάλιστα. Έστω, εισβολή.
Grows heads when fighting enemy units. Each head can attack. Maybe you'll get used to it. Maybe. I could get used to it, but I feel like what's more likely is that I'm just gonna get so casual that I stop using control groups. I stop using hotkeys and I just click everything. Like, I just become a complete casual. In which case, I will not be able to show high-level play either. The reward of getting used to it is getting to control mythic units. I know.
Πρόσεχε, πρόσταγμα.
Τι μου, τι είσαι καλός.
Wait, am I not allowed to go in? Oh, I guess the door really is still just closed. Even if it opens for him, it's not actually open. Alright. That one should be off. Or you'll constantly have boxes. We have a meteor. This looked really badass in Age of Mythology original.
Did Varys manage to escape? To find out, continue Arkantos' journey in the Fall of the Trident campaign.
Is this campaign? Tutorial, actually. I thought they would rebuild it in Age of Empires 4 engine. I feel like that would have been great if they did that. Because now need to learn a new system again. Well, I might try this a bit more off stream to see if I can get used to the hotkeys. I feel like that's probably not going to be super great content to rebind 30 to 45 minutes of hotkeys and see if I can find like a good scheme. Right now I feel like it's a bit of a hurdle to learn all this. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.